It's wonderful to see you today because it's always wonderful to see you. Where are we today? We're just off Bond Street. Now I'm going to a steakhouse and it's behind me, the Angus Steakhouse. There's 5 of them here in central London. Now this had a terrible, terrible reputation. You know, overpriced, poor quality steaks. However, online recently, the reviews have gone like whoosh! You know, some fantastic reviews. And I was like, wow, you know, new menu. Hopefully it's all changed. I mean, Jay Rayner, he's a food critic here in the UK. He's absolutely slammed it. But these reviews have got really good. Then I checked it last night. And these reviews apparently are all fake. I'm very confused. And you know me, it doesn't take much to confuse me. So I thought, well, come on, we'll give it a go. I'm really hoping that these reviews aren't fake. As always, let's give it a go. Please, please, please don't be lying. Please. Here we are, we're sitting outside. It's far easier to film outside than inside, that's why we're here. Now, first impressions. Staff excellent, no issue there. It's empty. Whenever there's an empty restaurant, I always have fear and trepidation. Totally empty. On to the menu. Usual, and obviously specialises in steaks, but again, you can have fish and chips there. Just to let you know, fish and chips, $19.95. Under starters, now what am I going to go for? I'm going to go for the corn riblets, $7.95. And I'll tell you why I want to have them, because I had them in fallow, absolutely awesome. And so they're here, and I thought, well, got to give it a try, and let's try and compare them both. So, which is basically corn riblets with house seasoning and sriracha mayonnaise. Then, now this is where it gets confusing for me. Under house steaks, they buy their house steaks from South America. It doesn't specify whereabouts, but that's where they get them from. And I'm going to give you an example. A 10-ounce sirloin is $28.95. Then, to add more confusion, they've then got the Jack's Creek steaks, which come in from Australia, and for the 10-ounce sirloin it's £38. However, I want to support UK farming, and under here it says British and Irish steaks, sirloin steak, 10-ounce, 40 £40, 31-day aged, with creamy tallow and a satisfying flavour. Now, if it's going to be that much more expensive, and then you're looking at sort of £11 and a pound, you'd expect it to be real quality. Saying it's grass-fed, traditionally reared. They're saying that's to achieve the best possible flavour. I'm really hoping this is great. You know, good marbling in there. I want it to come out. I've ordered it medium rare. I want it juicy. I want it cooked fantastically well. But then I'm also going to go for a sauce. So you've got to pay extra for the sauce. I'm going to go for the red wine sauce, that's £3. And then on the sides, the beef dripping fries. No, I'm going to get the chips. No, let's get the beef dripping chips, £4.50. So I'm looking altogether there, £50. So basically it's just shy of £50, but not far off £50 for steak, chips and a sauce. Yeah. If you like your mushrooms, they're £5. I didn't go for that. Don't know why. I was very tempted not. Okay, now it's fingers crossed time. You know, I'm really hoping that these reviews that are online are genuine reviews, because if it's not, it's a little bit naughty, isn't it? And again, it's a steakhouse, and you'd expect, because it obviously has lots of steaks on the menu, they specialise in it, you'd expect pure quality. So that's what we're going to go for. Glass of water, like that. Nice clean glass, I could say that. And that's my riblets. So all in all, ta-da! Proper knife that is as well. Cool, blimey. Cameraman better behave himself, hasn't he? Just joking, just joking. Okay, see you when the corn riblets arrive. 3 minutes later, and it was 3 minutes, they've arrived. A bit worried there actually, 3 minutes, that wasn't very long. Yeah. First impressions, they're a lot longer than the ones I had in fallow. It comes with a sriracha sauce, but is it appealing on the eye? It's not as appealing, but then again, it's just corn on the cob, isn't it? So paying what, nearly £8 for, is that a whole corn? Just putting it around, 3/4 of a corn. Take a look on the edges here. That's overdone. I can already tell that's overdone. That's almost popcorn. But let's taste them. Let's see what they're Let's see what they're all about. The corn kernels come straight off, no issue with that. However, they're a little bit hard on the outside. They're a bit hard. Wow. I make better at home, and I don't charge myself £8 for 3/4 of a piece of corn. Now at Fallow, they had kombu seasoning on them, and that really elevated it and made it a lot better. Let's see if I can actually do anything here with the mayonnaise. Let's chuck it in there.
Jake?
Yeah, that's okay, thank you. It's okay? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing better than okay, but... That's just mayonnaise with a little bit of heat in it. Nothing there, not an awful lot of spice in there. Is it blowing me away? No. No. It's basic, it's bland, it's slightly over, and yeah, it's okay. It's not unpleasant. Don't get me wrong, absolutely not unpleasant. The lady just said okay, and funny enough, she was right. Everything okay, and that's what it is. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to finish up and hope that the steak's not kind of okay. For that money, I want it to be brilliant. Okay, see you soon. Lots of okays in there. It's arrived. I've got to say, it took about 15-20 minutes, so no issue there. The only issue I have is, take a look at that. It's in my imagination, or is that not the biggest piece of steak I've ever seen? Put chip on there. Almost camouflages the situation. Those chips, nice colour to them. Take a look. They've already been seasoned, so yeah. I'll put them on in a second. I asked for some English mustard, absolutely no problem, and there's my red wine sauce as well. Let's just tuck in, I suppose that's the only thing I'd say. Let's turn it over, let's see if it's yeah, so you have the searing on the outside. So, yeah. Crikey. Just taking a look at that knife. Is that serrated enough? Because that took a bit. No issue with the cooking there. Medium rare, yeah, I think that's okay. Not convinced this has been rested for an awful long time because juices are coming out everywhere, as you can see. Let's try it. Okay, that bit cut a bit better. Crikey. That's a bit tough. Oh, that's gone down the wrong way. That's a bit chewy. To say the least, that's a bit chewy. First impression, so let's try it again. Cut it a bit thinner this time. It's got a nice flavour, but it's too tough. It's not too tough because it's been cooked wrong. It's too tough because it's not a quality piece of meat. That is incredibly disappointing. I've got to try it again. I'm going to try it with some sauce, but I'm going to try a different side here. Come on. this too. Now please make that a bit more palatable so it can go down a little bit easier. So the lady just came out and said, is the steak cooked the way you like it? I said, yeah, a bit chewy. Okay, great. Wasn't exactly the reply I was expecting, but it's just not great. It's not a quality piece of meat at all. No complaints in regards to the cooking, if you like. The resting could have been a lot better. That red wine sauce, I've got to say, is you can taste some red wine in it. Don't go for that. It's kind of, as I'm tasting it, I'm actually getting a real strong taste of Worcester sauce out of it. But this is going to be a struggle, I'll tell you what. I struggle chewing that. And the reason why I'm laughing is the cameraman said, is it chewy? I was like, no, I won't say it. Onto the chips. Now I said they're a nice golden colour, they've got some seasoning on top, you see some salt, however they're just frozen chips. They're frozen, okay, you accept that, you know, but do you accept it? Hop. Okay. Boring. Boring. I don't know why I'm actually dipping it in there because I wasn't a fan of that. Overall, what can I say? You guys online who put them reviews up saying this is absolutely fantastic, unbelievable, the best steak you can get in London, you're not telling the absolute truth, are you? You're being a little bit naughty. For those of you who don't know, what's basically happened is Londoners, and it's gone viral, saying to everyone, get in here, you know, you've got to try the steaks because it is so brilliant. And they're trying to stop people going like so Hawksmoor, Gauchos and all the rest of it because they're getting so booked up that people are struggling to get in. So they're saying, get into Angus because, yeah, it's far better. You're not telling the truth, as I said earlier on. Now I'm going to struggle my way through this. And I am going to struggle my way through it. I just said to the cameraman, do you want to try some? And he said, no chance. Yeah. Just, it's 50 quid, guys, you know, just shy of £50. This is just not like the greatest. It's definitely that knife, it's got to be that knife. Onwards and upwards, tally ho and all that. I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to get jaw ache after this. So the summing up's going to be really short. Because I'll be like, oh. See you soon. Dessert? Do I want a dessert? No, I don't want a dessert. So next time you see me, I'm going to pay the bill and give him my final thoughts. This could take about 4 hours though. Because, yeah. Some English mustard, liven things up, clear the old nasals and all that, add a bit of flavour. Anyway, gotta say, some of you turn around and say, Gary, you've got the greatest job ever. Do you know, 99% of the time, I certainly have. And I'm very, very lucky, and I do appreciate it, and I am very lucky. But sometimes, today, it's not so good. And so it's not such a pleasant experience. Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, do I want to munch my way through? Can't waste it. See you soon. Got the bill, I've paid the bill, and yeah, I'll go through that in a second. Just says down here, yeah, we now do breakfast, and check it out, a new breakfast menu. No chance, don't even ask me to do that. And I've also got this here, reviewers and access exclusive loyalty perks. That's what I think most people could be doing. I'm going to tell you my final thoughts. Take a look around. The plants are a bit artificial, and unfortunately, that's what it is. It's an artificial steakhouse. I'm certainly not going to fill that in. I don't want to come back. See you very, 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 very soon. God dear me, it's still daylight. It took me ages to eat that steak. Absolutely ages. Oh dear. Did I get my money's worth? I certainly got my time's worth, that's for sure. Jaw time. Jaw's hurting. back's hurting, wallet's hurting. It's all pain and no gain. See you soon, come on. Oh, dear me. Tourist trap. No doubts about it, tourist trap. Worst steakhouse I've been to. That was truly shocking. I'll start. The restaurant itself is nice, it's clean, there's no issues, service is okay. And, you know, how's the steak? Is the steak cooked? Okay. Yeah, the steak's okay. Good. It's a bit chewy though. Okay. Everything was okay. It wasn't okay. Start off with the corn. That was okay. The weird thing is, I did have a bit of sriracha on the last bit of corn I had, so it wasn't evenly spread all the way through. It wasn't unpleasant. It was okay, but that's what it was. It was just simply average. But the steak, come on, guys. I'm going to tell you the price in a second, but if I tell you it's just shy of £50 for them frozen chips, that piece of steak, which was cooked okay, there's no issue with the cooking. What was the issue with it was it hadn't been rested long enough, and that could have done with a little bit more resting, and it was a bad piece of steak. There's no ways about it. The cameraman was laughing all the way through, and I was like, oh, this is absolutely dire. There's not an awful lot I can say nice about it. As I said, the chips are frozen. Did not like that red wine sauce with it at all. If you're going there, you're off your head. But if you're going there, definitely go for a different sauce. Overall experience wasn't great. So on to the bill. Let's tell you about this fantastic bill. For my corn riblets, £7.95. My ribeye, £29. The red wine sauce, £3. The dripping fries, £40, £4.50. Subtotal £54.45. The usual service charge, 12.5%. Total £61.26. Check out our breakfast menu. No chance. Oh, damn, what marks am I going to give it? Oh my gosh, that was the worst. Salt Bays was better than that, and I can't believe I've said that. I can't believe I said it. Yeah, but look, there is far better steakhouses to go to in London. You know, you've got Hawksmoor, you've got Gaucho's, Goodman's. They are proper steakhouses, serving quality steaks all round. They're the ones you should visit, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, some of you are going to turn and say, Gary, send it back. I can't keep sending it back. You know, it was chewy. It was cooked okay, but it was chewy. It was a bad piece of meat. Oh. People who are actually putting these reviews online, sort of saying, yeah, go there. You're a bit naughty because tourists are going there and they're getting, you know, oh yeah. Dear me, marks I'm going to give it. I mean, I spent a lot of money there. I mean, if that was two of you, I didn't have wine or anything, but £61.26, that's two of you, 120, 130 with wine, 150, 160 pound. Whew, madness, like. I'm going to give it, I feel a bit mean. I'm going to give it 1.5 out of 10. Waste of money. Absolute waste of money. Now, Jay Rayner came here and he said, shocking. Should have listened to you, Jay. Without a shadow of a doubt. Should have definitely listened to you. Guys, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate it. Now, what I would appreciate is don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. Seriously. Far better in London to go to than that. Until next time, bye-bye. Great seeing you.